Thank you very much. Thank you. Ed Morysiak here from East Toronto living, and I'm the man in the chair here. And this is welcome to our first Saturday. Yes, indeed. We are finally at a twice a week format, and I can't wait. And I'm going to be showing a lot of property in the coming weeks and months ahead. In this video, we're actually going to be talking about a $5 million Toronto home in Rosedale, and this place has been renovated, and it's something special and exciting. And if you want to see more about it and hear more about it, stay tuned. Now, before we continue, if this information is useful for you and you're getting value from my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, and do all that stuff for me, because it really does help the channel grow, and it gets things moving. I like comments because, I get ideas from comments. Comments help give me content, especially if I get a lot of the same ones. We could shoot a segment about it, and that's really good. And also, if you got an issue, I can address the comment too. So you could do it. I could do it in two forms. Either we could shoot a segment on it, or I just directly address the comment. But please give me them. I love them a lot. I love hearing from people, and I'm starting to get a lot of subscriptions, and more people are watching the videos, and it's very exciting. The thing. I thank you. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget, if you got any questions about real estate, give me a call, send me an email, send me a text, and let's meet for coffee. Let's do a Zoom meeting if you're from out of town. Love meeting people for coffee, because I've certainly featured some of the coffee places in the past nearby me, and or we could visit a coffee place closer to you. That's cool too. So we'll go out for coffee. We'll get some snacks. And let's talk about your real estate needs. Okay, so let's dive right in. Again, this article is from blog.to, so I'll leave you a link so that you can look at the article in more detail. This property is also on MLS, and it's been up for a long time. So, a quick discussion about. Any properties that are above the 2 million mark, these properties going to take time to sell, especially now. This market is not conducive for high-end properties. That being said, this place was purchased, and according to the article, they picked it up in I think it was 2018. And it's had 2018. It's 4,600 square feet. I'm going to share some images right here, because there's a lot to this place has a lot to show, and we're going to talk about some of it, and we're going to show you some of the images as well. But the price tag is $4.9 million. Now it's been up for about a year for sale. And like I said earlier, these mansion homes, they take time. Where it's not like a $1 million property in Leslieville that most home purchasers can afford. We could put something on MLS, and tens of thousands of people that are looking for that kind of property are going to see that property. This is not the case for this kind of property. So the marketing has got to be a little bit different. And you're marketing to people who are earning $500K or more a year, to be on the safe side. So if you're looking at for every $1 million you pay for a house, you need to be earning $100,000. So this being a $5 million, so you need $5 million a year. $500,000. It's a basic rule. It's not so black and white, but that's a pretty good way to gauge your affordability for a lot of these places. So anyway, yeah, it's going to take time. You're gonna, these things are these properties don't move quickly. Back in the day, say 3 years ago in 2021, during the whole COVID and when interest rates were 1.4%, these high end places were moving quicker. But even then, they weren't flying off the shelf like they were back in the, for another property that's 1.5 million or a more affordable property. But okay, let's talk about this though. And so 4,600 square feet. This is a 3+1 bedroom. Okay, so it's a big mansion with big bedrooms, and they all have en suites. There's 6 bathrooms. I don't know. I thinking 6 bathrooms. That's a lot of bathrooms to clean. But I guess if you can afford a place, a $5 million property in Rosedale, you could probably afford a cleaning domestic. I have a cleaning lady that comes in every other week, cleans my house. But boy, I wouldn't want her to be cleaning 6 bathrooms all by herself. So they probably have more than one coming in clean this bad girl here. Oh, pardon me, I'm still sick, by the way. That's why we didn't have our last Saturday video. I was still pretty ill. But okay, so that was the office manager. Hi. Okay. Yeah, the address is 80 Methersfield Drive, and again, that's in Rosedale. By the way, Rosedale is where Rush frontman Geddy Lee lives. I know where he lives. Yeah, don't ask. I'm not telling, but he lives in Rosedale. And you might run into if you're a Rush fan, if you buy this place for $5 million, you might run into your rock hero Geddy Lee. Just a little bit of trivia there. Very very trivial indeed. But so you've got this very much a spa like bathrooms. They're massive. They're absolutely gorgeous. They throw some video. I'm gonna throw some images here. So you've got stunning huge rooms. There's one photo here of the living room here. I don't know. To me, I think that the stager missed the mark here. I'm looking at it, and it looks very busy. It's showing the kind of the living area, and they just got too much going on here, too many accessories, and it looks very crowded. To me, that doesn't sell the property. But there's other images here that make up for it. That's just me. I gotta point these things out when I see them. Nice big bedrooms again. I'm just getting. Oh, here we go. The wine cellar. Check this out. There's gorgeous, without question. The only problem I have with the wine cellar is it's all lit up in there. You want a sort of a darker room when you want to store your wine. A dark, cold wine cellar. I don't know if you remember the TV series Magnum PI, and Magnum used to go down and sneak to the wine cellar. You want something like that. It's nice and dark because, that's why bottles are dark color because, sunlight and all that, light of any kind will spoil the wine. So you want a darker, and when you go, do you ever notice when you go to the wine cellars at restaurants, it's dark. So this to me looks a little too lit up. For me, but that's me. I'm a wine. Well, I like to drink wine. Wouldn't call me a wine connoisseur. I certainly know a lot about wine because I drink a lot of it, and I like good wine, and certainly I know how to pair it with food and stuff. Hey, put in the comments what kind of wine you like drinking. Well, let's have a wine conversation too. Why not? Wine not. Very funny. But here, okay, one of the last images here is the backyard. This is the piste de résistance. It says here that the property features a gym, a wine cellar, recreation room, and an extra bedroom with an ensuite. I mean, that's I think the plus one. So I believe it's 4 bedroom. I hope so. For a big 4,600 square foot, they got at least 4 bedrooms. But they have this pool. It's a nice little plunge pool, and apparently has jets, so you can actually swim. And I guess that there's some jets that kind of gives you sort of resistance because it's teeny. But even if it isn't, even if it isn't, it's a nice little pool to have a party. You can plunge, take a nice swim, cool off in the summer. Nice, really nice barbecue, everything. And there's a little mini putting green on the side there, very teeny. But if you're a golf enthusiast too, you can work on your putt. As they say, you drive for show, you putt for dough. But there's this definitely the backyard is something else. So you have almost like a cottage, nice oasis to chill in the summer months and in the late spring and the late spring and the early fall. But yeah, you got a 2-car garage, which is a must. I can't imagine not having it. So yeah, like I said, they did have it. They did price it at $6 million at one point. They dropped the price $1 million. Not a big deal this day and age. Like we had another property we featured, and there was a $1.5 million drop there. So, and I was having trouble with Treb there a couple days ago, but I went on Treb and looked at the property, and I did some comparables. I mean, the $5 million it's about right for this property. It is renovated. It's a renovated property. There it is. Yeah, I have it on Treb here. It's a renovated property, top to bottom, and there was another comparable, about the same, older property, and it sold within the last year or so for $4.9 million. So I'm gonna take the educated guess, and I think it's in the ballpark in terms of price. Again, like I say, not everybody has $5 million. This is a higher end. This is a very high end area. Is in Rosedale. Rosedale is probably there's about 3 really high end areas, and Rosedale is one of them. I think I've mentioned before the Bridle Path, Rosedale. Moore Park is another one. Forest Hill is another area. There's quite a lot of money. But yeah, definitely Rosedale is right up there with really, really very wealthy Torontonians. But okay, if you got any questions about this property or any of the properties that we've been featuring over the last year or so, don't forget, here's my contact information. You can call me, text me, send me an email, send me a carrier pigeon, whatever your preferred method of communication is. Let's meet for coffee. Let's have a Zoom meeting, and hey, let's get out and look at some property. And don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. For sure, leave comments. I've said many times, please leave comments. Love comments. And don't forget, everyone, every Thursday, 5 o'clock, I put out a new video. And starting today, every Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, another video will accompany. We'll follow the Thursday time slot as well. So that's it, folks. And it's Ed Morysiak, the man in the chair from East Toronto Living. And I'm signing off. We'll see you Thursday. Thanks so much. Have a great week. Ciao for now.